Hello everybody, 'tis I, the Rumpled One, the secret to success. Last week got a video and article from Bold and Determined website. Talked about the secret to success. And I think this guy puts it very clearly and very simply. He says, you want the secret to success? It's so simple. Pick winning habits, drop losing habits. He says he keeps saying it over and over and over again, but it's so simple. Do what you need to do every single day and don't stop. I mean, when you think about it, there's so many how-tos and so many self-help books. But as one author said, you know, if these self-help books worked, I think people would be thinner, they'd be richer, they'd be successful. But especially with the internet, so many YouTube videos and blogs and websites. But the thing is Nike would say, just do it. But once again, he just sums it up. You've got to just get rid of the losing habits. And somebody will go, how? You just do it. I mean, everybody's looking for some trick, some gimmick, something that they can buy, something that they can use. But you see, if you strip all that crap away, it's you. And it's up to you. I mean, sure, you can use some kind of organizer or program or some Bluetooth with this and that. But the thing is, it's still up to you. You know, move away from the donut if you want to lose weight. Walk, jog, lift some weights. It's so simple. You just have to do it. You have to drop the losing habits and pick the winning habits. And get out of this, well, if I only had this item then. No, BS. No, doesn't work that way. You just have to do it. You don't have to buy exercise equipment to exercise. You don't have to join a gym to exercise. You just have to do it. It's just that simple. You know, I was lucky as a young man just starting out my career. I went to interview at IBM. They flew me up to Rochester, New York. I got there, snow on the ground. Before I even set foot in the door, it's like, I ain't working here. But I went to the interview anyway. They had a shuttle bus. On the shuttle bus back, I happened to sit next to a guy who was retiring from IBM. And he said, you know, young man, let me give you a word of advice. You know, basically, just show up to work. Just do the best you can. It's that simple. Because you see, if you just show up to work, you're probably ahead of 80% of the crowd. Go to any business and ask them, tell me what your 4 or 5 top employee problems. And I bet you they're going to say, well, getting people to show up to work. Go to a construction site, getting people to show up to work. Go to a fast food place, getting people to show up to work. It's a problem. Getting people to show up to work. So if you show up, you're already ahead of 8 out of 10 people. If you complete your shift and just do an average job, chances are you're going to be a superstar. You know, once again, when I started to work for Control Data, I'd go into work at 8 o'clock. I wasn't a coffee drinker. Heads down at the keyboard. Actually, it wasn't a keyboard too much back then, because that was back in the 10 CPS days. Characters per second. So we actually coded on coding sheets, did flow